What's happening, everyone? My name is Jack Southall, and of course it is time for the Raw review, August 17th, 2015. We're coming at you live tonight from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the hometown of Brock Lesnar, who will play a major part in tonight's Raw. This was, of course, as your usual Raw. I feel it built up pretty well to SummerSlam, and I'm pretty keen to watch SummerSlam, man. I know it's only 4 hours and all that, but, you know, I feel like it's going to be pretty cool. So, let's not muck about. Triple H and the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie comes out, we get an Authority promo, start off Raw, whoop-de-doo, and they're pretty much talking up how you can buy the network for $9.99, and they pretty much run through the card, really, during that segment, and he announced it, well, it already was announced, but Jon Stewart from The Daily Show, well, formerly from The Daily Show, will be the guest host for SummerSlam, and I think that's pretty cool. He'll probably come out at the start of the show and pretty much talk some stuff and be in some segments here and there, you know. I think wrestling fans quite like Jon Stewart because not only is he a funny dude, but I feel like he's a genuine wrestling fan. He's not like these other guys who show up just for a paycheck. I think he's like a legit wrestling fan. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, right after that we get a tag team match: Randy Orton and Cesaro versus Kevin Owens and Sheamus. Sorry. And we find out that ESPN Sports Center will be broadcasting live at SummerSlam, which I thought was pretty cool. And Jonathan Coachman, the coach, is coming back, so that will be pretty cool. So during this match, it was your typical tag match. How it ended, though, Orton gives Sheamus a hanging DDT, drops down, waits for Sheamus to get up. Orton hits the RKO out of nowhere on Owens. Owens pushes him off. Orton gives Sheamus an RKO. Cesaro pulls Owen out of the ring. Orton picks up the win. Your typical tag team match, but it was decent enough. And after that, we get a backstage promo with The Undertaker and smoke, and the whole purple lighting comes up, and all that. And Undertaker's like, "When the Reaper calls your name, there is no apology. When the Reaper," and just talks about the Reaper, there was no apology, no remorse. And when it calls your name, it's over, Lesnar. The hounds of hell are baying for your soul, and the gates of hell are opening and welcoming to your own eternal, you know, typical Undertaker stuff. And of course, does the rest in peace. I looked like a dickhead just then. Yeah, Undertaker just cuts his typical promo on Lesnar, but it's okay. Anytime Undertaker does that, it's pretty cool for me. And so, honestly, JBL, fuck your damn palm cards. Just have a graphic or an ad instead of you holding up those stupid palm cards. I swear to God, I will get those palm cards and shove them up your ass, honestly. Let's have a look here. So, we get Seth Rollins just destroying Cena's nose last month, and he's backstage with Triple H and Steph, and Rollins says, "Oh, this is perfect," and Cena's done everything except looked him in the eyes and accepted his challenge like a man, and they're going to have a contract signing tonight, and that after he becomes the United States and WWE champion, he wants a statue made of him, just like Andre the Giant, Bruno Sammartino, and the Ultimate Warrior have statues in the lobby. So, we'll be feeling if he were to win the match on Sunday and whatever. And so, next up, we've got Roman Reigns versus Luke Harper. Dean Ambrose, before the match happened, he came out and took a seat on commentary. And Bray Wyatt just came out to support Luke Harper. But Dean Ambrose threw one of the chairs at Wyatt and go, "Come on, man, have a seat." And he was pretty much talking shit to him the entire match, while Wyatt was just being silent. So, how this ended, Harper super kicked him and hit the sit-out powerbomb, got a near fall. Harper's can't believe it. He goes for a discus clothesline. Reigns hits a Superman punch, falls up by the spear, and Roman Reigns gets the win. And Reigns and Ambrose celebrated the ring as Wyatt tends to Harper in the ring. Wyatt then kneels and says, "Follow the buzzards," you know, all that stuff. Tag team match, it could be a very good match. I've been hearing rumors that Dean Ambrose is gonna turn heel. I would not be surprised if he did. But I'll talk about more on that in my predictions video when that comes out very soon. Next up, we have Tamina versus Becky Lynch. This was okay. This wasn't amazing. It was a pretty kind of match. Tamina quickly kicked her in the midsection before going for another swinging sidewalk slam. Lynch countered into a crucifix before rolling into the disarmor for the submission victory. Sweet. Pumped. Did I just say humped? Oh my god. Pumped for the 3-team elimination match. It should be very interesting. We got Rusev versus Mark Henry after that. And Lana was on commentary again. Pretty dull match. Rusev pretty much beat up Mark Henry, hit the accolade for the victory. Rusev and Summer Rae celebrating. A giant flag of Bulgaria comes down with Rusev's face on it, which looks stupid, by the way. Lana gets in the ring, and she's like, "Summer, come into the ring, I'll slap you like a little bitch." And Lana then slaps her like a little bitch. And then she wants to challenge Rusev. I'm like, "Bitch, you are crazy." He comes into the ring, gets ready to face her. Crowd chanting for Ziggler, and ask as you shall receive. Dolph Ziggler comes out. He beats the shit out of Rusev. It's big spike DDT. Rusev pulls Summer Rae into the way, so like he's hiding from her like a little pussy. And Ziggler put the brakes on. Lana then takes it down with like a roundhouse kick, which is awesome. Ziggler super kicks Rusev, and Ziggler and Lana are having a little smooch fest inside the ring. So, yeah, happy to see Ziggler back, and then it's announced that Ziggler is going to face Rusev at SummerSlam. I don't know who's going to win, probably Ziggler, but we'll see. After that, we get Ryback versus The Miz. That's exciting. Big Show's on commentary. That's even more exciting. He's talking about his new movie. That's probably shit. Match ended by Ryback setting Miz up in the corner, connected with the immediate clothesline. Miz kicked Ryback in the face, went to the second rope. Ryback catches Miz, fakes hitting a jackhammer, and transitions to Shell Shock and wins in a pretty blur match. Ryback then says to Big Show he has one to go. He tells Big Show to get in the ring. "Feed me more," and the crowd's chanting along. He gets up in commentary. Looks like he's about to go, but he just walks around the ring like a little fuckboy. Then we get the title versus title contract signing. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are in the ring. Rollins makes his way in, and the crowd boos him, and he thanks him for the warm reception. He congratulates Triple H and Stephanie for putting over the greatest SummerSlam of all time. Congratulates himself when he beats Cena at SummerSlam. And he wants to congratulate everyone in the crowd to give themselves a round of applause. And because they witnessed history. And you don't go to a baseball game knowing you're not going to see a hitter unless your team is playing the Twins. Boo from the crowd. And it's going to be a special moment when he beats Cena. And a "Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks" chance happens. And something that comes to mind. Bob Dylan's from Minnesota. No real name recognition from the young crowd, unfortunately. And he said that times are changing, and that Cena's sat on the mountaintop, tried to knock him off. Cena isn't sure the person, and that Cena is being the villain, and he's held the crowd hostage. And I'm like, he has a good point actually. And that Cena is the disease, and he is going to be the cure at SummerSlam. And of course, Mr. Rapadoo, John Cena, he comes out and he's like, "Rollins, you shut up. I know the crowd is chanting, 'Let's go Cena,' and Cena sucks, and no one believes your crap. Champ is here," and pretty much talks some shit to him, and he's going to make him his bitch the same way he is Triple H's bitch. Signs the papers, and all that. Rollins sees an anger as Cena walks off. So, yeah, pretty good promise from both those two guys. Cena felt very passionate about it, and so did Rollins. I thought he did a really smart thing where he's been holding the crowd hostage, forcing them to cheer him, whatever. and all that stuff. So yeah, very good promos from those two. Hopefully their match is good, even though it's a lose-lose situation for both of them. Seth Rollins does not need the US belt. And do we really need to see Cena as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? None of us do. And there's Sheamus with his Money in the Bank briefcase, but no one wants to see that. Fuck. So we got the primetime players in the Lucha Dragons versus the New Day and Los Matadores. 8-man tag team action. New Day comes to the ring and Big E tells the crowd dry their eyes and not be bummers because in 6 days, the biggest party of the summer. 3 teams will learn what happens when you fool the New Day, and they'll knock the socks off the team because New Day has stacked against them. Crowd chanting New Day sucks. Kind of match. New Day holds Woods back as Kalisto is tagged in. Kalisto hits a springboard Honeycomb Runner for the win. So primetime players and Lucha Dragons get the win. I'll be so happy if Lucha Dragons become tag team champions. Won't be upset if PTP retains, which I probably would, but I'd really like to see the Lucha Dragons as tag team champions sometime down the line. Hopefully they go and feud with New Day. Maybe New Day wins again. Yeah, just anything with the Lucha Dragons I'm really keen on right now. So we get a Stardust and King Barrett promo, building up their match against Stephen Amell and Neville. It was an alright promo for what I saw, and that he's pretty much talking a bunch of shit to Arrow and say he's the Lord of Darkness, and he gives King Barrett like the gayest cape I've ever seen, and yeah, just the whole comic book theme. It's okay for any time for a celebrity match and all that. So yeah, pretty good. Nikki Bella versus Sasha Banks was up next, and and once again, kind of mad. This is the theme for tonight. Every match on this was just So how this ended? Banks rolled her up. Nikki come out for an electric chair drop. Banks misses a right hand. Nikki hits her. Nikki wanted to go for the rack attack, but Naomi went on the apron. Banks then hit the bank statement on her, and she taps out. What's up with the Bellas jobbing to everyone? If you're trying to be the top diva of the last how many fucking years, and you're jobbing to all these new divas, like, you can't really call yourself the best, just saying. And so yeah, Sasha Banks wins. Awesome for her. Then we get to the final segment of the night, which is the Brock Lesnar homecoming celebration. Brock Lesnar gets a huge ovation to the crowd. Of course, it's his hometown, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Paul Heyman is singing a bunch of songs to him, and the bell tolls, light goes out, light comes back on. Heyman and Lesnar are still in the ring. Taker's nowhere to be seen, and then Heyman just cuts a fantastic promo as usual, and that he answered on why the Phenom will go for a low blow, and Undertaker knew he'd never go to Conqueror, and that he will never beat Brock Lesnar, and he'll, what is now 22-1, and his client offers no respect to Undertaker's accomplishments. This Sunday at SummerSlam, Lesnar offers no recognition to 25 years of accomplishments, and Lesnar's going to kick his ass pretty much. Undertaker's bells tolls, light goes out, Undertaker gives him a low blow, and the crowd boos him, and I'm like, oh, alright. And so, Tombstone pile drive, and that's how we end the show. So, I don't know if this is a Taker heel turn. I think it's because it was in Minneapolis, the crowd was automatically going to boo him if they did anything bad to Lesnar. But, you know what? This Raw gets a sideways thumb, because, you know, it built up well for SummerSlam, but the matches were just pretty dull and not that exciting, unlike a few weeks ago where it was just matches. So, this is going to be it for this review. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment down below your thoughts of this Raw. Subscribe for more videos coming up very, very soon. I've got SummerSlam predictions, NXT review, TakeOver Brooklyn, SummerSlam review, and Monday Night Raw review. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for checking me out, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.